You guys, welcome back to King Ols, and yes, obviously a few days ago now, Sean Strickland versus Dricus du Plessis was announced for January 20th, 2024 for the UFC World Middleweight Championship, and it's a massive fight in my opinion, which is extremely unpredictable with, two guys who, come for, with a good come forward style. Both pressure their opponents really, really well. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be a really, really interesting fight, in my opinion. Overall, striking wise, obviously, Strickland, he can box really, really well. And we saw him we saw him just outstrike and outbox Israel Adesanya easily. To be fair, it was easy for Sean Strickland. Made it look easy. Adesanya had no response for Strickland's come forward style whatsoever, and Strickland's defense was amazing in that fight as well. So we're seeing Sean Strickland improve every single fight. He's getting better and better now. So he's you can't count either of these guys out. You can't count Strickland out. He just went on and absolutely dominated Adesanya, who was a really, really, really dominant world champion. And then we've seen Dricus du Plessis go on, and he was able to, he was able to destroy Whittaker, who's dominant in the middleweight division as well. So these two guys, Strickland and du Plessis, they're the two new top dogs of the division now, in my opinion. Chimaev up there as well, though. But these two guys, Strickland conquered Adesanya and Dricus conquered Whittaker. So it's a great fight, in my opinion. Really unpredictable, with, in a way, some similar styles. Dricus comes forward well, does like to strike well, throws, he does have a weird style, of course. Strickland does as well, but Dricus is, he can look a little bit stiff at times. He's definitely quite stiff. Strickland, he's a lot more loose than Dricus du Plessis. But Dricus du Plessis hits real hard when he's coming forward, and he comes forward and grapples, likes to grapple a lot as well. Strickland, we know he can grapple. We've seen it when he fought at welterweight. And, he's saying that, he does wrestle and he does grapple quite a bit in training as well. He's even said himself, that was the plan, to fight Adesanya, but in the end he felt like striking. It was the right decision. He destroyed Adesanya. I feel like it's an interesting fight. I feel like Strickland overall, he's got the better footwork, and I feel like he is able to put his shots together better than Dricus du Plessis is. I see Dricus du Plessis walking onto the 1-2 of Sean Strickland quite a lot, the deadly 1-2 of Sean Strickland. But I see, du Plessis being able to catch Strickland with some good ones, though, when they're coming forward. I feel like it's going to be a war. I feel like we could see a war, in my opinion. Two come forward guys, they're going to be consistently pressuring. It's going to be interesting to see who's going to be able to take the front foot of this fight. I feel like Dricus is going to look to use the grappling in this fight, definitely. I don't think Strickland will. Strickland's going to want to keep on the feet, but I think it's safe to say, though, if Dricus does decide to grapple, Strickland, I feel like Strickland will be able to be prepared for it, but as of now, though, we don't know the full level of Strickland's grappling, because he never really does it, but Dricus, we do. So I do think I do feel like if there is a bit of grappling in this fight, Dricus will be able to get the better of it. But I feel like Strickland will be able to keep this fight on the feet, and I don't think it would trouble Dricus massively if it does. Dricus can strike well, but I don't think he can strike as well as Sean Strickland, though. It's a really interesting one. I don't think du Plessis got the defense of Sean Strickland. I mean, Strickland's defense recently, which we saw against Israel Adesanya, was amazing. Barely got hit with anything, and his counter shots were really good as well. And Strickland's timing's good as well. I feel like it's a really interesting one. Obviously, Dricus' gas tank's now going to improve, because I think he's had the operation on his nose and stuff now. So his gas tank's now going to be improved now, Dricus. But I don't really think there's many people in that middleweight division who have nearly as great of a gas tank as Sean Strickland, though. I honestly don't. Like, Drickus, you know, his gas tank will improve 100%, but it's not going to be anywhere near as good as Strickland's. I feel like in this fight, Strickland, he can knock out du Plessis, but Strickland, he's also got the, you know, opportunity of being able to take it the distance as well if needed. Strickland's going to, in my opinion, he's going to be able to get the better of the exchanges on the feet against Drickus. Drickus, he's either going to want to take it to the ground, have a, you know, wrestle heavy game plan, or Drickus, he's going to want to go in there, try and you know, go swinging for the heavens and try and get Strickland out of there early. But I feel like if this fight can go past round 2, then if it does go past round 2, Strickland is just going to be in cruise control for the rest of the fight, in my opinion. I just feel like, you know, I just don't see a way that Drickus du Plessis will be able to outwork Sean Strickland. So I see Sean Strickland winning this fight. I don't even know who I want to win this fight, to be fair. I really like both guys. Strickland's he's probably the funniest guy in MMA right now, and Drickus is such a humble guy. So, you know, who would I want to win? I'd probably cheer Strickland, to be fair. I'd probably cheer Strickland. But if Drickus wins, then, you know, then you know, I'd be happy for Drickus, but I probably will cheer Strickland in it though. And I think Strickland will win this fight. I do. I think Sean Strickland will win a unanimous decision here. That's what I'm saying. Sean Strickland, unanimous decision. Drickus will have some good success in the earlier rounds, I feel like. Strickland will be able to get the better of exchanges as well, but Strickland, yeah, I see Strickland winning a decision here. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, thanks for watching the video, King Ols. Speak to you in a bit. Thanks for watching. Peace out.